Hey everyone, Spin Pixie here, and it is raining. So because the moon will be new soon, and because it is raining, I felt like it would be a perfect time to do my new moon holy water, and this is what I use for my Morrighan altar. Well, this is what I use basically in general, because everything I do, of course, I do for the Morrighan. So, I'm going to show you how I go about making it, and it all starts with some rain. So the first thing that I do, you can see that there is a cup here, and then there is another cup over there by the bunny box, which was the bunny box from the last video. And then there's also a little bowl that the animals drink from. And then finally I've got my actual holy water bottle here that I put everything into. And this is what I do to make my holy water. I just collect the rain when it rains, and then when it is time, I just throw it all periodically into the holy water bottle. And though it's been sounding like it is pouring rain, A, the sun's actually coming out a bit right now, and B, really we're not getting too much rain. It's only a few inches so far, so. This is the Battlefield to Raven's Wings Morrighan Holy Water. And I do this water, or am going to start doing this water from now on, because I absolutely love the energy that has come off this water. And I'm going to definitely be doing this more often. Now, what is it? Well, it is a water that I, as a daughter of the Morrighan, am going to be using for shielding both my circle and my person, if need be, and my home. It is something that just kind of reminds me of the aid that the Morrighan lends her soldiers, the aid that she lends her protectresses or her protectors. It just has so much of her energy inside of this, so that if you are going through a real struggle, a real fight, this water just has this essence, this energy of Morrighan and protection and fight, and I love it. So I'm going to show you how to create the Battlefield to Raven's Wings holy water. And the reason that I call it that is because depending on how much of a particular ingredient you put in here is what this water will look like. So in the beginning it might look like a battlefield, but the more that you put of this particular ingredient, the more it looks like the Raven's Wings of the Morrighan. So for anyone who doesn't know who the Morrighan is the goddess of the battlefield. She is a warrior goddess, so this is definitely a good water for when you need to invoke the warrior goddess and evoke the warrior goddess. She is the protectress of the protectors, so generally her children tend to be those who protect others, or who have had a hard life and they get back up and they continue to fight on. She is just an amazing goddess, and I highly recommend that if you feel called by her, you do some research, because it is a very intense and exciting path to be on. And yeah, so check this tutorial out and definitely try out this water, and hopefully you enjoy it. So here's my mortar and pestle, and in order to do my holy water, I use a few things which are all in their own right sacred to the Morrighan in some way, or I like them for their implements. I use black salt that I made because of its protective properties. I use dragon's blood oil because dragon's blood oil is sacred to the Morrighan. I use lavender because it is a banishing agent, and it is sacred to the Native American aspect that I like to add to my craft for banishing and cleansing. And then cedar as well is good for banishing and cleansing. Of course, there's dragon's blood resin, which is more for the Morrighan, and then also for banishing and protection. chili pepper because for me there's certain implications that it represents. One of them is the circle of fire. And then of course lemon juice. So I'm not really concerned with what the color is, so if you're one of those that really likes pretty colors in your holy water, this is probably not the tutorial for you, but you can watch and of course add your own implements to this. So I have my mortar and pestle here, and I'm going to grind up some herbs and then I will come back. So I have everything ground together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to this bottle. Now this bottle has sage water in it from the previous bottle that I did. And this is simply sage water. So I don't need to ground up any sage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting some of the rainwater into this previous batch of water. Oops, crap, that sucked. Okay, now next I'm going to add my lemon juice. And as I ground my herbs, I'm enchanting, and my thoughts are of the Morrighan and her protection. And so now I'm going to add the ingredients from my mortar and pestle. Like my hands. And it looks like that when it's finished. I hope this picks it up. Hold on, let me grab my camera. So it ends up looking like that. And I like to think of it as her raven's wings surrounding my circle. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check this out and make it for yourself if that is something that you like to do, and let me know how it turns out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Many blessings.